Hello everyone, MrAweshum here. Today I'll be going over the M2 Carbine, the stats on the gun, the modding on the gun, and featured gameplay of it. So let's get to it. So taking a look at the stats here, you're going to be sitting at 29 damage as a base. Now that's actually pretty good. That's a 4-hit kill, I believe, with bronze heavy set. Might even be a 4-hit kill with silver, but I don't think it's enough. So you would need the ammo upgrade for at least that. But you got a 4-hit kill against bronze heavy. That's pretty respectable damage. Base rate of fire of 720. That's pretty good. Near range 50 meters. That means that you'll have base 29 damage out to 50 meters. That's amazing. Effective range of 300 meters. I know it says effective here. 300. You're not going to be shooting anything really past 50 meters with this gun, so don't worry too much about that statistic. Now, as far as ammo goes, let's just look at these crazy numbers here. You get 30 in the mag. 30 is respectable, it's average. But one ammo pouch, 300 ammo. That's insane. The amount of people you can kill with 300 ammo is crazy. And then if you want 2 ammo pouches for 570, holy, that is just crazy right there. And the reload time, 3 seconds. Wow, that is quick. I mean, it is a SMG, so it is to be expected. 3 seconds, that's respectable. Equipment points here, 5. You can take off all the ammo. You can put it with a another, say, a bolt action. You can have a bolt action with max ammo. You can have the carbine with just 1 clip, or then you could just stick on hoarder and get some more ammo. But you can easily dual wield this weapon and not have ammo problems. And heck, you don't even really need hoarder. Sometimes just having this as like a close-in range for your sniper character, just so many possibilities because it only takes up 5 equipment slots. As far as credit costs, not too bad here either. 183,000 credits. That's pretty respectable. Some guns even go up to, say, 300,000 credits. So this being 183, that's pretty respectable. You do require 12th grade infantry assault for this weapon, so that is max level. You need to be using a semi-automatic rifle, a bolt action, or M2 carbine to just grind to the M2 carbine. You can also pick up a Sturmgewehr or an AVS if you do find those laying around. Those will help you grind the ribbon out. Take a look at modding for the M2 carbine now. We'll start off with the ammo. Stock ammo, it's 29 damage. Stock ammo was good enough. We've got only one selection of ammo here, which decreases your precision and decreases your stability, but it does give you more damage, which is important if you're using this close up. It looked like this damage goes up to 34, maybe 33, so the damage increase is significant. I believe 33 should be a 4-hit kill against anybody, assuming you hit them in the torso. So close up, it would be a 4-hit kill. You lose stability, you lose accuracy, but if you're within, say, 30 meters of your target, you should be able to hit them even with this loss of accuracy and stability. You should be able to just get the rounds on target. Now, I wouldn't suggest using this ammo if you're using say a scope and you like a bit more control with your gun. So now I'll be looking at the scopes. So you got a choice here of just standard field sight to tighten your grouping up, standard accuracy, Or what I really like about this gun is this right here. This scope gives you that 2.2 magnification. Nice little reticle here. A lot better than the iron sight. And of course, this also comes with a huge price. Just the scope alone, I mean, the scope alone is like 50% of your credit per game if you buy the scope. But it gives you such a huge advantage just because you can actually see what you're looking at. You can get rounds on target. I really like the scope for anything past 30 meters. I find the scope is just crazy accurate. If you find yourself fighting, say, less than 30 meters, field adjusted sights is good enough. I mean, more accuracy, can't complain with that. As far as trigger goes, honestly, this gun works fine with 720 RPM, but you can stick a trigger on it and get yourself up to 900. And this is really the only RPM mod that you would need, 900 RPM. That gives you same RPM, if not better, than most other submachine guns. You'll be able to have no issues dealing with people. And it only costs you around, say, 1,000, 2,000 credits a game. I mean, it's not that expensive. Looking at internal, you can kick it up another notch here. Get your gun up to 1028 RPM, max RPM, and you lose stability, but it's not that much stability. Personally, since I use a scope, I don't use this 1028 RPM, but if you fight within the 30 meters, say, building clearing, 1028 RPM will definitely give you an edge over just about any other player. The only other gun that can get up to this RPM would be the MG42, but you should still be able to take those people out. And lastly, the barrel. It only adds like, what, 2 meters of range here at a loss of stability, so barrel, not worth it. Unless there's no other barrel, so you don't need it. So now I'll get into a bit of a gameplay Killtage here and return later for some pros and cons. So hope you enjoy. So that was fun. Sure kicked a lot of ass. Now it's time for pros and cons. Starting with the cons here. You need max ribbon, which will require quite a grind or the purchase of many ribbon boosters, or just being lucky and finding a couple M2s or Sternwares, etc. laying on the ground just to help you grind your ribbon out faster. You need the bullet upgrade if you want to successfully 4-hit kill anybody. When using the scope, it can be very expensive. I find myself paying at least 80% of my credit income on just the scope alone. So very expensive when using scope. Adding more mods makes the gun inaccurate at longer ranges, which will change your playstyle. If you're running 1028, you'll most likely want to stay within 30 meters of whoever you're shooting at. You may struggle sometimes fighting really high RPM MG42, since the MG42 can out DPS you, but the MG42, if the character has been sprinting around, his accuracy is going to be very bad compared to your accuracy when you're sprinting around. So you may still struggle, and you may struggle against PPS or PPSH if they're full modded RPM. And lastly, the gun might be nerfed in the future. And finally, for the pros. Now, this list is very large, so I've cut it down to around 10 to 12 points here. Starting off with rate of fire. This gun has really good rate of fire, really good base rate, 720. You can mod it for 1028, so that's pretty good. You got some different playstyles you can do with that. High ammo count, more like highest ammo count. Low equipment points in comparison to other assault rifle and LMGs. The other factions assault rifles and LMGs take 7 with ammo. This takes 6 with ammo, which will make it a better choice for some builds such as Carbine and bolt action, or Carbine, pistol, anti-tank grenades. You got a new choice for different build setups. It's got better sprint since the weapon weight is less, and it's got a low to medium repair if you're not using, say, a scope pretty much. As long as you're not using the scope, don't expect to pay a whole lot in repairs. I would say maybe 20 to 40% of your total earnings, so you can definitely earn a lot of credits. It works better in combination with tight grip compared to assault rifles and LMGs. Tight grip will make your shot spread a lot more consistent, and you'll be just landing shots on target. It's great for holding a capture point, which is the main objective of the game. It's got better hip accuracy compared to other factions, assault rifles, and light machine guns. So if it's a hip-fire battle, you'll most likely beat your opposition. It's got a pretty nice scope here. 2.2 is really all you need, which will increase the accuracy by a huge amount. And lastly, sometimes the gun kick can actually award you with random headshots. That's happened so many times for me. So overall, in the current state of the game, I would say this is the best weapon. Since the game is mostly based around holding objectives at close to medium combat ranges, just the M2 Carbine that's the weapon of choice. The pros far outweigh the cons. You can mod the weapon based on your playstyle too, giving the user more advantage. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this review. This was a lot of fun to make. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Have fun in the game, and I will see you next time.